Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into one of the most profound questions in science and philosophy. Could the fabric of reality itself be built upon simple computations? It's a theory that merges physics, mathematics, and computer science, pushing us to think of the universe as a colossal, intricate program. So, is reality essentially a vast computation, or is there more to it? Let's dive in and find out. Computational universe theory proposes that the universe operates as a kind of computer. This idea, put forth by scientists like Stephen Wolfram, Edward Fredkin, and others, suggests that everything we see, feel, and experience may be based on simple computational rules. Just as complex images and movements emerge from computer code, reality itself could emerge from basic bits of information. In this view, particles, energy, and even time could be represented by calculations happening at an incredibly fast pace on a cosmic processor. But how exactly could this concept work, and what does it imply for our understanding of reality? One of the key models supporting computational universe theory is cellular automata. These are systems where cells, like those in a grid, change states based on simple rules and neighboring cells. Stephen Wolfram's research showed how astonishingly complex patterns could evolve from the simplest rule sets. Imagine the universe as a vast grid, where each cell follows a simple set of instructions. Over billions of years, these cells could create the complex dynamic structures we see today, from stars and galaxies to biological life. The question then is, could cellular automata be the underlying framework of our reality? Quantum mechanics, which deals with subatomic particles and their probabilities, fits intriguingly into the computational universe theory. In quantum physics, particles don't have fixed locations or properties until they're observed. This is similar to how a computer generates graphics only when they're needed on the screen. Some scientists suggest that the universe might operate under a kind of lazy computation, where only observed or interacted elements are fully computed. If so, quantum mechanics might be the universe's way of conserving processing power on an unfathomably large scale. The idea that reality could be a simulation is a closely related theory that's gained traction in both scientific and popular culture. If the universe is based on computations, it's not a stretch to imagine that some advanced civilization could have programmed it as a simulation. Prominent thinkers like Nick Bostrom and Elon Musk have argued that if it's possible to simulate a universe with conscious beings, it's statistically probable we're already living in one. This would mean that everything around us, including ourselves, might be artificially generated as part of a cosmic experiment or advanced civilizations project. So what if the universe is a massive computation? This view could completely reshape our understanding of life, consciousness, and the laws of nature. In a computational universe, what we call laws of physics might simply be the result of underlying code. This could mean new paths in science, such as discovering hacks or shortcuts within our reality. The prospect is exciting, but also somewhat unnerving, as it raises ethical, philosophical, and even existential questions about our place in the universe. Are we autonomous beings, or merely components of a cosmic program? One intriguing concept introduced by Stephen Wolfram is computational irreducibility. This theory suggests that certain systems are so complex that no shortcut exists to predict their outcomes other than running them step by step. If the universe functions as a computationally irreducible system, it would mean we can't simplify or predict its evolution without experiencing it moment by moment. This could explain the seemingly unpredictable nature of reality, as it follows an extremely complex set of rules that can't be bypassed or simplified. If reality emerges from computations, what does that mean for time? In a computational universe, time could be seen as a sequence of computational steps or updates, much like frames in a film or refreshes in a computer program. Each tick would represent a moment, with events unfolding according to the rules of the universe's code. This idea reshapes our understanding of time, making it less of a flowing river and more of a series of individual states. Entropy, often associated with disorder, is fundamental in physics. In a computational context, it could represent the amount of information or complexity in a given system. Entropy could signify the growth in complexity as the computational program of the universe progresses. In this sense, every moment, every change in the universe represents a transformation of information, mirroring how a computation grows as it processes more data. In a computed reality, everything, including us, could be part of the universe's code. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions might be subroutines within the broader computation, with every interaction contributing to the larger program. This perspective raises fascinating questions about consciousness. Are our minds independent entities, or are we extensions of a grand cosmic computation, interacting with other subroutines around us? Mathematics has often been called the language of the universe. In a computational framework, mathematics could represent the actual coding language of reality. Everything from the shapes of galaxies to the growth patterns of trees can be described mathematically, as though the universe follows a precise logical structure. This coherence aligns with the idea that the universe's fundamental rules might be mathematical equations or algorithms. Can consciousness itself be explained by computations? Some scientists propose that consciousness might emerge from highly complex, self-referential computations within the brain. If reality is based on computation, consciousness could be a phenomenon that arises from a complex algorithm. This concept, known as computationalism, posits that our self-awareness might be a byproduct of processing information rather than something uniquely non-physical. The holographic principle, a concept in theoretical physics, suggests that all the information in our 3D reality could be stored on a 2D boundary, like a hologram. This theory has computational implications. It hints that the universe might function like data compressed on a surface, with a 3D display created by underlying 2D code. If true, this would imply that our perception of depth and space is generated by computations stored in a simpler format. With advancements in artificial intelligence, some scientists suggest that the universe might operate like a massive neural network, similar to the structure of our brains. Neural networks process information through interconnected nodes, similar to how particles and forces might interact in the cosmos. If the universe functions like a neural network, this could explain the emergence of patterns and intelligence, as well as the self-organizing behavior seen in natural systems. Our senses might only capture a fraction of the computed reality around us. Just as a computer game only displays a limited field of view, our perception may be limited to what our program allows us to see. This limitation could explain why certain aspects of the universe, like dark matter or higher dimensions, remain elusive. They may lie outside our computed view. Some scientists believe that black holes might serve as cosmic computation engines, compressing vast amounts of information into incredibly dense forms. The event horizon of a black hole could act like a computational boundary, processing the information that crosses it. This view aligns with the theory that black holes might be integral to the universe's computational structure, potentially influencing or even driving cosmic calculations. Symmetry is a fundamental principle in physics, observed in atomic structures, biological forms, and galaxies. If the universe operates on computational rules, symmetry might be a natural outcome of the code. Patterns could emerge as efficient ways for the computation to organize complex information, creating the order and harmony we observe in nature. If reality is a simulation, what does that imply about ethics and morality? This perspective raises questions about whether our actions matter in a cosmic program or if our choices are part of a deterministic algorithm. If we are programmed entities, it challenges the notion of free will and may push us to redefine our understanding of right and wrong in the context of a computed reality. The observer effect in quantum mechanics suggests that particles don't have definite states until measured or observed. In a computational universe, this could indicate that the act of observation triggers the computation, determining the state of a particle only when needed. This concept, akin to lazy loading in programming, proposes that reality only becomes real in response to conscious interaction. If there are multiple universes, as suggested by the multiverse theory, each might be a separate program running different rules or parameters. This could imply a kind of multiverse operating system that manages the computations of many realities simultaneously. This framework would drastically expand the complexity of existence, suggesting that we're part of a much larger computation encompassing countless universes. As computational power and AI continue to evolve, our ability to test theories of a computed reality will grow. Simulating increasingly complex systems might give us insight into how our universe operates. If we can model reality through computation accurately, it might lend credence to the idea that reality itself emerges from code. This could potentially open new avenues for science, philosophy, and our understanding of existence. Dark matter remains one of the great mysteries of cosmology, unseen yet detectable by its gravitational effects. In a computational universe, some theorists propose that dark matter could represent uncomputed or background areas of reality. Just as a computer game has elements that aren't fully rendered until they're in the player's field of view, dark matter might be regions where the computational code isn't fully active, existing only as a framework or placeholder. In physics, the Planck scale represents the smallest measurable unit of space. Some theorists suggest that this scale could function as a pixel in the universe's code, defining the smallest increments of space and time. If the universe is computed, each Planck unit might serve as a discrete block in a cosmic grid, limiting how finely reality can be divided, much like pixels in digital images restrict visual resolution. Quantum physics describes virtual particles that appear and disappear in empty space, seemingly emerging from nowhere. In a computational framework, these could represent overflow from the universe's computation, where surplus information temporarily manifests before dissipating. Much like a computer program has temporary variables, virtual particles could be the transient byproducts of cosmic calculations taking place at the quantum level. In a traditional view of physics, the laws of nature are fixed and immutable. But in a computed universe, these laws might be more like software rules, potentially changeable by adjusting the code. This opens the possibility that the constants we observe in physics, like the speed of light or gravitational force, might be parameters within a program that could, in theory, be altered. This perspective could explain anomalies in physics where constants seem to vary slightly in extreme conditions. The black hole information paradox questions whether information that falls into a black hole is lost or preserved. In a computational model, information might not be truly lost, but stored in the structure of the universe's code, similar to how deleted files can sometimes be recovered from a computer. Black holes might serve as information processors that store cosmic data in a complex, compressed form, preserving it within the universal computation. If reality is computed, could it potentially be hacked or experience glitches? Some theorists wonder if phenomena like déjà vu, unexplainable coincidences, or even certain types of supernatural experiences might be glitches or bugs in the cosmic code. While speculative, this idea suggests that the universe, like any computational system, could have errors or inconsistencies that manifest in subtle, sometimes mysterious ways. The simulation argument, popularized by philosopher Nick Bostrom, suggests that if it's possible to simulate a universe with conscious beings, then it's likely that advanced civilizations have done so numerous times. Statistically, we would be more likely to be living in one of those simulations than in the original, base reality. This argument underscores a key point in the computational universe theory. If simulations are feasible, the probability of living in one is compellingly high. Quantum entanglement allows particles to affect each other instantaneously across vast distances, seemingly without any physical connection. In a computed universe, entanglement could be a form of data link between particles, like two variables in a program that are interconnected regardless of distance. This concept might explain how entangled particles remain correlated, bypassing classical space limitations through an underlying computational link. Some scientists suggest that consciousness itself may be an emergent property of computation, arising when information is processed at a high enough level of complexity. If so, consciousness might not be unique to biological entities. In a computed universe, any sufficiently complex system, like a galaxy, ecosystem, or even the universe itself, could potentially develop some form of awareness or consciousness, challenging our perception of life and intelligence. In computing, self-correcting algorithms detect and fix errors as they process information. The universe might operate similarly, with laws that ensure stability and equilibrium, adjusting any significant imbalances over time. This concept could explain why the universe remains stable despite chaotic processes, as it self-corrects to maintain a balanced computation and prevent total collapse. In biology, genetic algorithms evolve by adapting to their environment. Could the universe's code evolve in a similar way, modifying itself to adapt to the dynamics within? Some theorists propose that the universe might have built-in mechanisms allowing its own laws to adapt or evolve over eons, potentially explaining why the universe is fine-tuned for complexity and life. Many cultures report mystical experiences, where individuals feel a profound sense of unity with the cosmos. In a computational universe, these experiences might represent moments of deeper awareness of the universe's code, where individuals connect more fully with the underlying computation. This theory suggests that meditation, spiritual practices, or other altered states could temporarily increase one's sensitivity to the universe's informational structure. Some scientists proposed that gravity might emerge as a consequence of information distribution in space. In a computed reality, gravity could be the result of data pull toward higher information density areas, similar to how data centers draw on massive processing power. This idea could revolutionize our understanding of gravity, seeing it as a structural feature of computational space rather than an inherent force. Randomness exists in quantum mechanics, but if the universe is computed, is randomness just a feature of a higher-level algorithm? Some scientists suggest that what we perceive as random could be pseudo-random within the cosmic code, designed to allow for variability while maintaining control. This could relate to the concept of free will. Human choices might appear random within the computation, granting us the illusion of autonomy within a predetermined program. If we learn enough about the universe's computation, it might become possible to interact with or even alter this code. Imagine advanced technology that lets us program certain aspects of reality, from healing ailments to manipulating natural phenomena. This concept borders on science fiction, but it's an extension of the computational theory, implying that as we understand the universe's rules, we might gain unprecedented control over our reality. A recursive algorithm is one that calls itself repeatedly. If the universe is computed, it might be a recursive system, generating itself anew each moment based on previous states. Some theorists even wonder if the universe could achieve a level of self-awareness, recursively generating consciousness in layers, as each element of the system becomes aware of itself within the grand computation. If reality is computed, what would it mean to escape it? Would there be an outside reality beyond this one? Some thinkers suggest that transcending a computed universe might require us to access a higher level of consciousness or existence, potentially allowing us to experience the base reality that generates our current simulated one. This idea poses exciting yet profound questions about the nature of escape and transcendence in a computational cosmos. If the universe is a form of computation, one inevitable question arises: who or what created it? This line of thought touches on both science and spirituality, with some proposing that a form of intelligence might have designed the cosmos. Whether this programmer is a conscious being, a natural process, or something beyond human comprehension, it pushes us to question the origins of reality itself. The study of a computed universe is still in its infancy, yet it offers immense potential to reshape fields ranging from physics to philosophy. Future advances in quantum computing, artificial intelligence, and cosmology might bring us closer to understanding the rules and code behind reality. As we continue to unravel the layers of existence, we may discover entirely new paradigms about life, consciousness, and the universe. Lastly, if the universe is indeed a computation, what does that mean for how we live? For many, this idea is liberating, encouraging a sense of awe at the complexity around us. For others, it challenges notions of purpose and meaning. Yet, regardless of how we interpret it, the concept of a computed universe invites us to embrace curiosity, explore new questions, and constantly seek a deeper understanding of the nature of reality. In physics, the conservation of energy is a fundamental principle, but in a computed universe, there might also be a law of information parity, where the total amount of information remains constant or balanced. Welcome to Blessovia Science TV, where we take you on an exhilarating journey through the cosmos and unravel the mysteries of science. We are excited to offer you the opportunity to become a valued member of our ever-growing community of cosmic enthusiasts and knowledge seekers. Exclusive access to cosmic content. As a member of Blessovia Science TV, you will gain exclusive access to a treasure trove of cosmic content, including documentaries, interviews with leading scientists, space missions updates, and awe-inspiring visualizations of the universe, live Q, and sessions with experts. Your membership will grant you the chance to participate in live Q and sessions with renowned scientists, astronomers, and space explorers. Get your burning questions answered by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Embark on a journey that spans the cosmos and join us in unraveling the secrets of the universe. Become a Blessovia Science TV member today, and together we will reach for the stars. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to leave your comment.